Oh, yes. You all see the picture I just put down. Yeah. AG and Thanos actually fought one time. Since I kind of want to bring up the older stories of Team H that, that I'm not really going to bring up in the main story. But yeah, Thanos and AG actually did at one point, because AG was at his universe hopping phase, kind of like how Prime had it, but it was different. Prime actually fought Thanos too, but then no, I don't think I'm gonna actually tell you guys that, because that one I'm saving for an actual video. That one I'm saving for an actual video, or maybe an actual storyline. Something I want to redo. But AG's one is a little bit different. So Thanos, the Mad Titan, he was trying to basically what he wasn't set with just wiping off the universe, or the Marvel universe, because guys, there's an omniverse, and sure, there are characters in the Team Age multiverse, but this is before everything was rewritten and everything's kind of now just one cohesive multiverse. But it's still kind of in continuity in a weird way. After almost destroying the Marvel Universe, Thanos gets the Infinity Gauntlet. He has all the stones, right? But then it almost wipes it out. But a certain Ichi, and basically, I would say he's a part of Team H, and he kind of has a new costume. If I remember correctly, he had his new age Super Dude costume, but he didn't call it Super Dude. But it's a Super Dude. It was a Super Dude costume, a newer one, and he was like, "Well, since I am traveling around the multiverse for just my own enjoyment, I can't let you destroy them. I can't let you destroy this universe, Thanos." He's like, "Who are you?" Oh, he's like, "Oh, I'm just a guy that has been watching your antics for a long ass time. And you know what? I'm sick and tired of it." So I would say, AG literally punches Thanos. And like, for most characters, some characters can actually punch him and hurt him. Some can't, but AG, he literally like socks Thanos right in his face. And he's like, and Thanos is taking it back. He's like, "Oh, no one has ever struck me that hard since I fought the Incredible Hulk. The being known as the Incredible Hulk. What are you?" Oh, if I told you what I actually was, it would kind of spoil the surprise I'm gonna lay into you when I actually beat you. So let's keep fighting, eh? Now he almost snapped, but then AG stopped him, and he was actually gonna show Lady Death. Again, like in every universe, each mainline Bugsy has their grandfather as Lord Death. So he was like, "Huh. So in this universe, Lord Death is a lady, so that makes you my grandma, doesn't it? Interesting." He's like, "How do you know Lady Death? Because let's just say in my universe, Death is a dude and he's my grandfather. So, yeah." And I'm just and he just starts punching Thanos over and over again. He's like, I'm when he stops talking, he just keeps punching him. He's like, "I'm also tired of you constantly trying to destroy the universe for Lady Death. She doesn't even like you. She likes Wade more than she likes you, but you still want to try and impress her, like a kid that's saying, notice me, try all my plans and notice me because I love you, Lady Death. Thanos could have Thanos couldn't. Thanos had enough of had enough of AG's bullshit and starts wailing on him. He's like flipping him around. He's slamming him against walls. He's like, and what would you know about love? Well, I know if the chick isn't into you, you don't fucking keep on doing the same old thing. For that's the definition of insanity. But then again, you always were kind of a love-struck puppy, killing everybody, just killing your own race because you wanted this lady to notice you. Now, ain't that psychotic? And then he just starts, like, he really beats the shit out of AG. Like, AG literally gets the shit knocked out of him for a minute. And he goes, you act like you're not hurt, but I know this is hurting you. Trust me, I've been beaten up worse than this. You hit like a bitch. Straight up. Straight up. In my universe, people like you because in my universe, you're sort of fictitious. And people like you in this movie called Infinity Verse. I would explain it, but it would break your mind. But literally, I don't think you're anything special. You're just a villain trying to get a freaking personification of death to love him, and it doesn't work. You always either end up dead. Lady Death doesn't even revive you or save you. You just kind of appear because I guess it's your will. But either way it goes, Thanos, and he just, like, AG's winding up and he punches him straight in the gut. Like, ugh! You're nothing but a weak, pathetic child compared to me. You may have gotten me a few times, but I'm stronger than you. I think. The battle damage can beg to differ. He literally, and then, they just keep fighting back and forth, and it's just, they're, AG's losing steam, and so is Thanos. There were a lot of punches to the head that Thanos kind of received. And even there's a point where AG literally takes off his Infinity Gauntlet, and bitch slaps him with it. Trust me, it was when I wrote this, it was fucking insane. I added the new stuff because it's actually in the newer continuity of it. But he literally goes, then what are you? Just a drifter that goes beyond worlds, doing his way, doing his good morality to save the universe? Or is it a universe that doesn't care, yet you still feel good enough to actually, you feel obligated to help even though you don't need a lick of thanks? I know your type all too well. And oh, is that supposed to make me mad? Is that supposed to shock me, Thanos? Is that supposed to piss me off? No! I personally hate you because of what you are. You're just a selfish. You're just a selfish asshole. That's what you are. You're selfish. And you would kill 1,000 people. You'd forsaken your own daughter if it meant one night with Lady Death. And that's why I hate you. Because the universe don't matter. People like me don't matter. Other folks don't matter. As long as you can get Lady Death into your personal chambers, it doesn't matter how many people you kill, how many people you slaughter. You want power, but you want it because you want it only because you only want it only because you want her. And Lady Death is watching all of this, and she's just looking. She's looking at HE like he's just like she's interested in HE, but he's like she's interested in him after this like fight. This took like they were fighting for days. I might add. This was like no breaks, no nothing. HE was like still kind of going on without a break. He was losing a lot of. They didn't sleep either. It was just like they kept going. And that really is a testament to HE's stamina. G and Prime, they would need breaks, but he doesn't. He can just keep going sometimes when his adrenaline is like fully in him. Like when he gets that adrenaline rush. He just keeps on fighting Thanos, and then basically Thanos grabs the Infinity Gauntlet. He grabs it. And what happens is kind of different because he goes to try and snap HE out of existence, but the Infinity Stones, they literally as they glow, they talk inside Thanos and inside HE. It's like we will not help you destroy. We will not help you destroy the Chaos Lord, for he is more honorable than you are. The Infinity Gauntlet actually goes on to HE's hand. Like, it floats to him. Thanos is, like, trying to fight it. It floats to him. But even given with all this power, he doesn't really snap Thanos out of existence. But what he does do, he uses the Infinity Gauntlet's power to give Thanos a huge uppercut that knocks him out for a whole 10 years. He goes, that's why I'm better than you. And he falls over. He's like, because yeah, he wasn't really like you can say yeah, he doesn't really have unlimited stamina, but it was just the adrenaline keeping him going. And he just falls to the ground, and Lady Death kind of just picks him up, kind of restores restores the universe. I don't even think she has this power, but in my thing, she just kind of helps him restore the universe with the gauntlet, with the Infinity Gauntlet, and just takes HE back home. She's like, you are commendable, but you are rather foolish. If I had a grandson like you, I'd probably give you a little bit of a lecture. But since I'm not, you have my thanks. And he's like knocked out when this happens. But he was brought back to his apartment, and when he comes to, finally, he gets it's like a little note from Lady Death, thanking him for stopping Thanos. But the note does say, in another 10 years, he will come back, and he will probably be angry at. He'll be more angry. He'll be more angry with you than before. So prepare yourself, Bugsy Jacob Kuro. Yeah, HE's middle name is actually different, more like different than Prime and G's, just to kind of give them a little bit more of a difference. So yeah, that's a skimmed down story of how AG actually beat Thanos with the help of the Infinity Gauntlets. Because let's be real, if because I really feel like AG at some point he wouldn't have been able to fight Thanos the way he did as he was back then. And you guys are probably like, as he was back then, does that mean he's strong now to beat Thanos? Well, I shouldn't really reveal that, but I can't really tell you. You're just gonna have to keep on. You're gonna have to wait and keep on watching. That's all I can really tell you. But yeah, does Thanos come back with the Infinity Gauntlet? The Infinity Gauntlet of the Infinity Gauntlet of H's world? Maybe. Because I don't know. I don't know. But remember, the Infinity Gauntlet in the Marvel universe doesn't work in any other universe but that universe. It's like the universal control of that universe. So who knows? He may come back. He may come back in my event. He may come back later. But let it be known that during the Steven Universe stuff that HE was going through, it has been a whopping 10 years. Almost. So who knows? Thanos is either waiting for his time to strike, or waiting for the or or is still knocked out. Or he could be amassing an army just to take down AG. Who knows? The only person that does know is me. But I won't tell you until the day arrives. Peace, everybody.